Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609 reporting live from Central Texas, USA on Park Road 4 at 9:15 a.m. It's 43 top-up degrees, and the sky is gray, but this will be our last cool day for quite a while. Tomorrow the high is supposed to be 75 and the low will be 60, and it just starts to warm up, and then I'll be complaining about how hot it is in the summer in Texas. But I won't be here. I should be in New Mexico, northern New Mexico. I have full-time RV'd or lived in a travel trailer for over 25 years. I currently live in a 2018 Coachman Clipper Cadet 16-foot RV. And what I want to touch on this morning is what a viewer commented on. A viewer commented, I think her name's Angela, commented this morning about a website, a new service, or reasonably new service called Outdoorsy.com, OUTDOORSY.com, RV rentals, and they're all over the USA. And what they do is they contract with owners of RVs that aren't using them and then rent those units out, kind of like a bed and breakfast thing, you know what I mean? It's a rental thing across the U.S., maybe the whole world, I don't know. But anyway, I went to their website and checked them out, and for you guys that are fixing to go full-time RVing or thinking about it or getting close to retiring or thinking about buying an RV of any kind, what you can do is go to Outdoorsy.com and rent you one and try it out. You might like it. Then again, you might find out, hey, this ain't for me. And so that's the way that is. But having said that, for the owner, I read some of the details. If you're an owner of an RV and you put it in the quote rental pool at Outdoorsy.com, you get 80% of the rental price, whatever it happens to be, whatever y'all agree on. You get that within 3 to 5 days of a rental, because the person renting your RV pays the full fee up front. In other words, if they rent it for a week, they pay the full fee up front. Within 3 to 5 days, you get your 80% of whatever that rental is. And let me say this for you people that are thinking about renting an RV, they are not cheap, at least in my opinion. Motorhome Class C and up is going to cost you around $200 plus per day. $250 would probably be an average or more per day based on what I saw. For a travel trailer, they're going to be about $150 per day. But if you're new to RVing and you want to kind of see what it's like before you jump in and buy one for $20 to $50 or $100,000 and up, you might want to go rent one for a few $100s and check it out, because you might come back home and park that thing and say, man, I'm never going to do that again. Or you might say, let's get this ball rolling and get this thing done. But be that as it may, Outdoorsy.com, kind of a new way to rent an RV. There are other rental services. You know, there's Rent America, Drive America or something. There's all kinds where you can rent them, but the company owns the RVs. The company does not own the RVs. All they do is bring an owner and a renter together, hopefully in harmony. But 80% of the rental price goes to the owner, so that should work okay, hopefully. Now, the thing about it, now if you've got a motorhome and somebody's renting your motorhome, good luck with that. I don't know how that, maybe they'll take care of it. You know, it's just like driving a car, but it's just a big car, okay? And so they'd have to be careful and not bring you back a damaged unit. and that's the way that goes. But anyway, from Central Texas on Park Road 4, it's 41 degrees now, and it's a nice, damp, cold morning. It's what it is. It's just cool, you know what I mean? It's got a chill in the air. But be that as it may, I did think I would bring that to your attention. So if you're an owner of an RV, you can contact Outdoorsy, OUTDOORSY.com, and put your RV in the rental pool if that's what you want to do, rather than parking it 10 months a year or 11 months a year. And maybe you can make some money off that booger. They also rent other types of trailers. They rent tow dollies and they rent other stuff. So you can check on that too. It's a pretty interesting little service. I think it'll work because, see what it is, they have no investment. They're not exposed. They may have to carry a little insurance. I'm not sure about that. Maybe the owner has to have it. I'm not sure. Maybe the person, when they rent, they buy an insurance policy of some kind, which would just be another revenue stream for the owner and Outdoorsy.com. But yeah, it's a good deal. It could work out fine. It's just, it's kind of a win-win in a way. It's kind of like Uber. You can put if you have a car, you can have people rent it during the day while you're at work. Some people do that, I guess, in the cities. I wouldn't want to fool with it out here in the middle of nowhere in Central Texas. But. So RV rentals, another way to rent an RV, and it's a good. I like the concept. I mean, because it gives the owners an opportunity to make some money off their RVs, which are, if they're not using them. If you're not a full-timer and you're only using it a few weeks a year, why not? You may make $5,000 or $6,000 off of that thing, and that would just be wonderful, wouldn't it? Be like finding money. And what else? That's about it. Now that topic is closed. I finished that topic, and I'll move on to something else. So that's the first part of this RV is about RV rentals, the new service, or I think reasonably new service, called Outdoorsy.com. Now we'll close that chapter, boom, and move forward to electric cars. And see how those are tied together, how neatly, how seamlessly this video moves to another topic. Smooth transition. You hardly notice the change. Electric cars. I've been thinking about them a lot lately. Why? Because at some point, I'm probably not going to be pulling an RV down the highway. Probably sometime, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm not going to make that decision now. But just thinking about the future, whenever that time comes that I decide, well, I don't think I want to pull an RV anymore. I'm 72 now. Right now, it's okay. I enjoy it. Look forward to it. However, when that end comes, then what am I going to do? I'm going to get an all-electric car. All-electric car. 100% electric. Why? Because I just want one. That's all. Why not? Might as well. And I'm going to get all the self-driving stuff they can throw on there and all the safety stuff. Because when you get up around 80 and you're driving, everything's not the same as it was when you were 30. But for me, up here in Central Texas, even though round trip to the grocery store in Marble Falls for me is about, if you throw in a few extra miles, about 40 miles round trip. If I have an electric car that has a range of, an honest range, honest is the key there, because in the winter, the range drops by about 25%. The colder the temperature, the less the range. Batteries don't like cold weather. So, if I can find me an RV, or scratch that RV, an electric car with an honest range of around 250 miles, since I live in this rural area and it's a long ways to anywhere, then I would probably do it. Why? Because, see, right now, about 6 months a year, when I'm at my home base, I rarely drive more than 40 miles a day. Rarely. And if I do take a little drive, it's like all the way to Fredericksburg, or maybe to Georgetown, or maybe to Austin, which, you know, a round trip, comfortable driving, you know, cruising around and stuff, to Austin and back would be about 160 miles. So that's, you know, that would be a long trip. And there's no one that I have to go visit that I couldn't get to within 200 miles. Nobody, okay? So, and besides that, they're building more charging stations all the time, and the chargers have gotten to the point now, I think you can get like 25% fill up at a charging station in 15 minutes. It's pretty quick. They have these superchargers or whatever they call, and so I'm looking at that pretty closely because I like the concept. When I had the Prius, I had a couple of Priuses, Toyota Priuses, and they're hybrids, and they're, you know, electric and gas. But the thing I like about them is they are extremely quiet. You know what I mean? And it's all torque. You know what I mean? It's just, they're just really peppy, or at least I thought the Prius was peppy. A lot of people may think it's the slowest thing in the universe. But I like the electric cars because, yeah, that'd be fine. They're quiet, and, you know, I pull in home when I get back from the grocery store and plug it in. And then if I need to go somewhere else during the day, I'd probably have a full tank again, be ready to go. You know what I mean? And just plug it in overnight, just like, you know, you just form a new habit and go with it. But I do like the fact that I wouldn't have to worry about changing oil, changing air filters, changing all kind of sensors and all kind of stuff. The reliability of an electric car, I'm told, based on what I've read, is about 99%. They're very, very, very mechanically reliable. Of course, you do still have tires, and you may have a cabin air filter. But other than that, you're pretty well good to go. And I think that maintenance-free stuff, of course, they're a little pricey. You know, they have some incentives on them now. You can get a Nissan Leaf in Texas if you lease it. See, the thing about the incentives is it's all a tax credit. Well, I don't pay any tax. So if they give me a tax credit, it's totally useless. However, if you lease an electric car, which I have no problem with, then the credits are passed along to the corporation that provides the lease. And so you get that discounted into your lease payment per month. Right now you can lease a Nissan Leaf for about $230 a month. So anyway, obviously I've checked into it a little bit. And what else? That's about it, guys. Now we'll just ramble on about crap. That is not much. But yeah, I do like the electric cars, and I want to get something, you know, because I want to get something that's, well, actually, if I got an electric car, you know, you figure, I think they say the cost of the electricity, you know, charging the electric cars, you can guesstimate it's going to cost you about 2 to 3 cents a mile, depending on the cost of your electricity in your area. And right now, gasoline costs, and not including, you know, oil filter, change oil and all that stuff, gasoline cost for me per mile is, whoa, he's coming over. Hold on, dog. There you go. Anyway, I get, say, 24 miles a gallon, so it's roughly 10 cents a mile just for gasoline. And so that's a 7 cent per gallon savings. So if I drive 1,000 miles a month average when I'm at my home base, that's $70 a month. That could be applied to the payment on the car, which would be leased. Let's just say at least for $250. That drops that payment down to a net $180 compared to what I've got now. But be that as it may, I'm not worried about that. I just want something that's fun to drive. Why not? Yeah. And on we go. Dream, dream, dream. Why not? Got me some green decaffeinated tea, and I've got my nuts and stuff, and I'm nuts, and the world is round. check out Outdoorsy.com for those of you that are still there. And for those of you that use the Amazon link and buy anything, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm an Amazon affiliate. I get a small commission if you use the link in the description of my videos and go to Amazon and buy anything. It doesn't cost you a dime. It does not cost you any more. I know it may be a little inconvenient, but if you're going to buy something from Amazon and you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of the video. Why? Well, because my YouTube revenue is dropping like a rock. Why? Because I'm not doing it, working real hard at doing videos just to get views. In other words, I could go around and do every stupid looking RV in the world and get a few more views, or I can go do tiny homes, or I can go do something, or I can jump off a building on my head and video myself on the way down. Yeah, that'd probably get me a couple of thousand views, and that'd be the end of that. But I don't want to become a view machine. But it's easy to do. It's an easy trap to fall into, because you see all these graphs showing the statistics of your video or YouTube channel, and you see if the lines are going up, you feel good, and if they're all coming down, you kind of go, whoa. And right now the graphs are a little, well, they kind of look like the leaning tower of Pisa, only they're really leaning. But does that bother me? No, because with the Amazon link, making me about $200 or $300 a month, that's good. Yeah, and then I can make a little on YouTube, and I'm fine, baby. I'm not greedy. Pigs get fat and hogs get slaughtered. In other words, don't get too greedy. This is coming into Marble Falls, Texas on Highway 281 in Texas, which runs north and south. And Marble Falls is population about 6,000. Burnet, Texas is about the same. It's about 10 or 15 miles back behind me to the north. I love this area of Texas. For me, it's great. Gasoline here shows to be $2.25.9, which puts me right at a little over 10 cents a mile driving. So, but yeah, and then towing an RV is a whole new ball game. It cuts my gas mileage in half, therefore it doubles the price per mile. But here we go. I'll pull in up here at Walmart Murphy gas pumps and fill up with gas. But yeah, if you're gonna go RVing, guys, rent first. In my opinion, I wished I could have done it. I would have known that I didn't need that big an RV. Well, it wouldn't have made any difference. Hell, I didn't know what I was doing. I was going to make a mistake, and that's just the way it was. It was my first RV, and it was really way too big. Way too big. But I thought my boys were going to come visit and all that stuff that parents think, and guess what? Nobody ever showed up. Or rarely. Okay, here we go. I'm going to pull in. Oh, wonderful. No wonder that is available. I love that trick. That's the pump looks like it's available trick. Well, let's just get behind this guy. He'll be through in the next hour. Oh, he's finally getting his credit card out, so that's good. That only took 20 minutes. So, but anyway, guys, from Central Texas, USA, this is Rusty 78609 at a gas pump in Marble Falls, Texas. And we talked about Outdoorsy.com, a new rental thing. Check it out. And anyway, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye, bye, bye. Anything you want, anytime you want, but use the link to Amazon products in the description of my videos. I appreciate that. I'm an Amazon affiliate, get a small commission, and it doesn't cost you anything. And what else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day will not hurt you. In fact, it's good for you. It will help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it will also help you lose weight if that's what you want or need to do. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe real deep, hold it a few seconds, and then what? Breathe out slowly, and that relieves stress, and relieving stress lowers your blood pressure, and lowering your blood pressure is good for you. And what else? Stretch, walk, do all that stuff. I've done my stretches. I'm fixing to go do my walking right here at Wally World, Walmart. And what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. It is your mind, and stand guard at the door of it, because what you let in are ingredients. So don't let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside your head. Don't let those emotional parasites drive you nuts. Okay, walk away, turn the TV off. Anyway, what else? That's about it, guys, other than enjoy your life one day at a time. Adios, amigos, bye-bye.